Hello, hello. So this is going to be like our very first lesson if you're a total beginner, apart from maybe tuning your guitar. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom up on each part of the guitar when I'm playing the certain part. So we're going to start with picking. So I'm going to zoom up just on this part of the guitar because we're just going to pick for a little bit. But before even that, we'll talk about how to hold the pick. So you're going to have your pick between your first finger and your thumb. And notice that the point is going to go straight down or really straight towards the guitar. So if you have an acoustic, you might have a sound hole. So then your pick would go straight towards the sound hole. If you had an electric, you'd have some pickups, and the pick would go straight towards the pickups, the pointy part, mind you. But anyway, that's that. Now, this isn't mandatory, but I highly recommend extending your fingers out and kind of bracing them somewhere. Like you could brace them on the strings here or on this part. That just, it's going to give you some support. It's going to be easier to play faster with your picking. You don't have to. There's a lot of great players, they just kind of have their hand floating. But it's just a personal preference of mine. Try it out, see how you like it. But yeah, a lot of great shredders, like if you want to play super fast, they usually brace for that kind of thing. Now, mind you, this is not strumming, this is picking. It's a little different, but we'll get more into that later. But anyway, what we're going to do, we'll have our pick. First finger in the thumb. The fingers are going to come out. They're going to rest. And the pick is going to go right down on this string here. Now, this is the low E string or the sixth string. So we're going to go down and up. We're just going to go down, up. And by down, I mean towards the ground. And then by up, I mean straight towards you. And just go really slow. Get started with that for a little bit. So now that that's going, I'm going to zoom into the other part of the guitar, now that you understand what we're doing with this hand. So I'm going to zoom into the other part, because we're now going to start warming up the other hand. So we're going to come to fret 1 here. So notice on your guitar, usually you'll have like this white plastic piece here. So that's the head of the guitar, and that's the metal part here of the fret. So this whole section right here, between this to here, is what we call fret 1. So this whole section. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our other hand, our left hand, with our pointer finger, and we're going to put it on fret 1. And notice, when I'm on this fret, I'm coming down on the tip of my finger, like that. Right down on the tip. So in other words, I'm not doing this. That would be for later. That would be like a bar. We're just coming right down on the tip. And again, notice I'm right next to this metal piece, but I'm not on it. So it's okay if you're back here, but it won't sound as good. So if you get right up on this metal piece here, it'll sound much better. And now I'm just doing that picking that we were doing before. And I just want to kind of show you what the back of my hand is doing. So that my thumb is coming straight towards the ceiling. So I'll show you the back, what the back would look like. So straight towards the ceiling like that. So you can see. Okay. Alrighty. So let's get back into that first fret deal. Tip of the finger. Down and up. Again, this is that low E string, that low 6th string. I'm just going down and up with my picking hand, just like we were doing before. But now I'm on this fret here. And we'll learn about the notes later. For now, we're just going to refer to the number. Okay. Then I'm going to come to fret 2. Same thing. And I'm just using the pointer finger. I'm just warming up this one finger. And then I'm coming to the 3rd fret, the one with the dot on it. Notice every time I'm always getting up to the metal piece. Then I'm going to go to fret 4. Same thing. And then I'm going to come up to fret 5. Alrighty. So that's just a little warm up to get my hands acclimated. Now we're going to make a little bit of music. So instead of just playing random frets, we're just going in sequential order. We're going to make a little riff. A riff is simply like a term for like a rock song or a piece of a rock song, or really any song really. So that's what a riff is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play 5 and then 3 and then open. And it's going to sound very nice, a very typical kind of rockish riff. Okay, so we have the 5. Then I'm going to bring my finger down to the 3. Then I'm going to let my finger go. I get open. Alrighty, so really it's like the second dot to your first dot, and then open. So that's the basics of it, and then we'll kind of get the rhythm going. So I'm going to start it a little slow, and I'll gradually increase the tempo. So. Then I'm going to add some picking to the open string too, to kind of give it some rhythm and some driving force. So like, then open, down, up, down, up, down, up, 5, 3, 0. Five, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a little faster. Now, don't expect it to be able to play this fast. This will take some time, maybe a couple of days. So don't try to play fast right away. Start slow. Really think about the sound. Really get close to the middle piece. Okay. Alrighty. So we're going to end this lesson here to get you started. And then in the next lesson, we're going to expand on this 5-3 open to get acclimated to the other strings. But I want to leave you just with that for a couple minutes for you to focus on, maybe even a day, depending on how you're progressing. And at any time, feel free to please join the Facebook group. That's for you guys only. And you can go live in there and show me what you're playing, see if you're doing it correctly, and be happy to take a look at it. Alrighty, take care. God bless.